Hey folks, this is Big Al here, and I have got Warner Hodges here at ROCKNPOD 2023, and we're going to talk a little about Jason and the Scorchers and some other fun stuff. How you doing, Warner?
I'm good, man. What about you?
Pretty good. I hear you are a Nashville legend.
That and 50 cents to get me half a cup of coffee in most towns, not New York or L.A., but most towns.
Most towns. That works for me. So what have you been doing since Jason and the Scorchers is no longer active?
Well, yeah, I finally called it a day with Jason and the Scorchers in November of last year. It was 40 years. We'd done 40 years. That was enough.
You mean you're not going to do like Motley Crue and Kiss and The Who and keep coming back?
I don't think so. But I don't ever want to say never.
Right.
But I don't think so. There are no plans that I know of at this point. So we had all that was left of the original band was Jason and I anyway. And during COVID, our last bass player, Mr. Al Collins, passed away of a heart attack. And I just didn't want to try to pick the pieces up again.
I can understand that.
We've done that 2 or 3 different times, and there's 175 songs. I didn't want to start over again, you know.
That's fair. Was it hard being in a rock band from Nashville?
Up front, yeah. I mean, it was weird up front in 1981, 82. We'd show up places, and they all wanted to know where the hee-haw outfits were, and wow, you're wearing shoes, and no moonshine bottles. And
I almost asked you if you knew Grandpa Jones.
I know some Grandpa Jones jokes, but we can't tell them on air.
Well, this is internet radio, so yes, we can.
Oh, okay.
But true story, Grandpa Jones is from the county that I was born in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's from Henderson County, Kentucky.
There you go.
Pretty cool. And I didn't realize that until Grandpa Jones had passed away.
Yeah, sure.
Do you consider yourself alt country, Americana, or rock?
Oh, good Lord. All of it.
All of it.
I mean, I never understood with Jason and the Scorchers when we started out, our problem was we were listening to the Sex Pistols and the Ramones and AC/DC and Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin and Hank Williams and Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard. And we didn't understand why you couldn't cram all that together and see what you could come up with. And all of us actually came at it from I probably come at it from a classic rock point of view. Jason Ringenberg come at it from a folk point of view. Jeff Johnson, our bass player, come at it from a punk rock point of view. And our drummer, Perry Baggs, come at it from what's on the radio point of view. And when we put that soup together, we come up with Jason and the Scorchers. But I don't know 40 years later, I still don't know what the hell to call what I do. I'm in a rock band that is from Nashville, Tennessee. There's some country tendencies to it.
So what you're saying is don't put Warner in a corner.
I don't like being put in a box. I'm going to probably try to work my way out of that box.
Have you always been a guitar player, or do you play any other instruments?
I was a drummer first.
Hey, me
Probably
too.
a better drummer than I am a guitar player.
Well, actually, I said I was a drummer first. I was a drummer second.
Yeah.
I started out on trombone.
Whoa.
Then I moved to drums. Then I moved to bass guitar.
Yeah.
Then I moved to acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And now I'm back on bass guitar.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Because you learn a little bit about every head.
Absolutely.
If I have a talent that's sellable, it's supposedly playing guitar.
There you go. Can you tell us about some of your influences?
Oh my God! Wow. Well, the guys I just mentioned, AC/DC, huge. Black Sabbath, Stones, Zeppelin, but also some of the more, Danny Gatton as a guitar player, Roy Buchanan, Brad Paisley as a guitar player.
That dude is
fire. off the chart. Keith Urban, dude.
Oh yes.
Off the chain, great guitar player, along with a whole bunch of local great guys, Kenny Greenberg, Toddzilla. My God.
I love Toddzilla.
Yeah, you know Todd. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
J.D. Simo.
Yeah.
All those guys that come out of Robert's Western world, Brent Mason, Johnny Hyland, Daniel Donato, J.D., all those guys, That was guitar, country rock, Guitar Central forever. Albert Lee, James Burton, guitar players.
Those are some great names.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you combine that with a whole bunch of Jimmy Page and Keith Richards and Angus and Malcolm Young, you got some.
Yeah. So what is going on for Warner post Jason and the Scorchers?
I've got a solo band. I played with Dan Baird from the Georgia Satellites for 14 years.
I love that dude.
Oh, yeah, amazing guy. But he had 2 different bouts of cancer and finally just called it a day and retired. He was like, I'm done. I'm tired of fighting this stuff.
That's hard.
Yeah, he just called it a day. But I had put together, when he started talking about retiring, which was years earlier, I started putting together a solo band so that when Dan quit, I still had a going concern. And I just finished Outlaw Country Cruise 7 I've got a British band. I fly them over to do the boat. And then I flew them up to Nashville and we recorded a new record literally a week ago. So got a new record coming in August of this year. New solo record.
Hey, that's awesome. Where can our listeners find you online?
WarnerEHodges.com.
All right. Thank you for your time, Warner.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.